made of a carbon steel core and a rexolite shell can generate a sub-wavelength beam that is generated a bit far from the surface of this lens and have a high peak intensity. Furthermore, in this work, we, for the first time, demonstrated that these ultrasound beams can be used to high-resolution ultrasound system. By imaging a Brazilian 10 cents coin, we proved that all the small details present in the surface of this coin can be seen. Finally, in the last work, we introduced ultrasound image system theoretical model based on this ball-shaped lens. And to prove the ability of our work, we compare the ultrasound image of our work, the letter E, by ultrasound image of a focused conventional ultrasound transducer. However, all these works have the same experimental setup. We have a suspended ball or a suspended core shell and a flat transducer in a water tank. And clearly, this experimental setup is not suitable to the developing new high-resolution ultrasound system. Then, to break this limitation, we need to study a new way to produce one single ultrasound transducer that can generate high-resolution ultrasound image system. Then, by making a bridge, a not so dangerous bridge like that, but make a bridge by our studies and the 3D printed technology, we built a new transducer device that are capable to generate sub-wavelength ultrasound beams and then produce high-resolution ultrasound image. Now, I will present our super-resolution ultrasound transducer that consists of 3 parts: a homemade ultrasound transducer that was built using a PZT-5A, an ABS 3D printed, and our core shell lens. In this work, we analyzed 2 main parameters: the depth of focus and the width of the beam generated by this transducer. In this figure below, we have a real photograph of our design. We have in the left side the homemade transducer, the ABS printed case, and our core shell lens. To characterize the PSF of our system, we measure the acoustic fields using a needle hydrophone. In figure 8, we have the intensity plot, the 2D intensity plot of our beam. And the figures B and C, we have the normalized intensity plots along the axial and transverse direction. We can see that the depth of focus of our beam are about 6.3 wavelength, and the lateral resolution is about 0.65 wavelength. Then, with these results, we show that our transducer can focus ultrasound field beyond the diffraction limit. In this slide, I present the RF signals measured by the hydrophone in 5 different positions along the axis direction of the transducer. We recognize 2 well-resolved pulses in each signal. The first pulse is the spurious pulse that travels along the ABS case. And the second pulse is called the main pulse that is provenient of the focus beam generated by the core shell lens. After characterize our sub-wavelength beam produced by the transducer, we demonstrate that this device can be able to generate high-resolution ultrasound image. To do this, we experimentally imaged a copper wire with a 0.15 millimeters of diameter, and the transducer is driven by a pulse-level system. Here we show in figure A the experimental apparatus that was mounted where we have our transducer and the copper wire that was placed in the focus